get its picture off of Petopia, and I'll put it in Discord for you to look at.
Super Kevin.
Members, that would be some shady business and not a very nice thing to do. But if you just randomly see someone and you're like, dude, you have a super funny name, you want to switch over to our guild, you're hilarious.
It will show up as a red dot on your mini map. Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, 100%.
You didn't know that,
a real
Targash?
racial.
You didn't know that?
Yeah. And I'm a farmer.
Tomorrow, I thought it was like guaranteed, but the previous day it had gone up 0.9 ticks, and then today it went up 0.1, which is weird. Narc video in Discord after we log off in a minute.
Not to be confused with the Tiger King. I'll never financially recover from this.
You said you only have 3 characters right now?
So in classic World of War... Well, okay, first off, dwarves are just tiny Vikings, and everybody loves tiny racist Vikings. Anyways.
Well, you know. They're similar. Yeah.
I wouldn't say witty like as a compliment, but like witty as I say the right things at the wrong times. Like I should keep my mouth shut like a good employee. If you play Alliance, dwarf, that's the only way to go. And in classic World of Warcraft, priests get their own racial spells, which I'm whisper me for your invite, get me ready to go again. Not the rip bozo you lose. That sucks. Rude, angry assholes. Because it's a union job, I know just how far I can push it before I get a write-up, and I feel like they have it coming. So I've known their starting zone is
What's
amazing.
What's the first best?
Unfortunately, Stormwind is just set up better than any other city in the game.
Why?
Undercity would have been the best.
So that Ghost Howl, the elite over here, and make that her new French fry. Also, I have a problem though. I can't fee is $15 monthly fee. There's no pay to win in Ashland Creation. There's no cash shop at all in Ashland Creation, not even for college.
Yeah.
I've got 7.
The backside of the Cleft of Shadow.
Oh, okay, nice. But it's a massive multiplayer game. I don't really know all the ins and outs of it yet, but
the standard pay-to-win mobile app stuff, though, right?
It is pay-to-win like Clash of Clans in the sense that you can... They're preventing you from doing guild?
Yeah, some add-ons if you try to perform certain functions.
Interesting.
That one was bagging on, apparently. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right,
Good
man.
night.
Catch everybody tomorrow. Thanks for coming again, everybody.
Why can't they come to you with like a soft pillow or a bar of soap?
Yeah.
And so it would actually help me when the customers would embellish, because anytime a customer would say that I called them a name or insulted them in a specific... But yeah, so if I play Alliance, the only thing I really want to play is a dwarf. Then wait till the mobs are gray.
Yeah, it said in order to get the stone that I needed that there's a level, like...
City.
No. No. One was supposed to connect underground Stormwind and Ironforge.
Makes sense.
And the other one was supposed to connect all the way to Darnassus.
That makes sense.
That's why there's an underwater portion. My biggest gripes about Ironforge that they changed that used to be a thing and isn't now is if you open your map, over in
And
that
if I
top
refuse.
left, so it's like,
Sold a few of our auctions.
Potato, you now have to find the rare spawn turquoise one and tame it.
There's a blue one?
There is indeed a turquoise one.
Hell yeah.
Let me get...
He's like, heck yes.
I mean, for the most part, the 3-year-old's not too...
So if the chemicals are burnt off, it will stop. But it's not going to like put the fire out and like save people or save the car. If you sprayed the car with water, it's going to make the problem worse. Flagstaff, it's not too hot in Flagstaff. It's beautiful in Flagstaff. I just need a whole lot of money because our Midwest money is...
died shortly after from an overdose heart attack.
Yeah. That's sad though, honestly.
It is, but that was probably the greatest 6 minutes of its life.
Let's hope. Saw him, but somebody killed him. We found him
Yeah.
dead. And then we saw a couple other hunters who had him. Don't want to talk about some of the issues Arizona has on stream, so please nobody mention it, but we know the real life issues that are problems there right now. But I do kind of want to move out there, but I want to move to...
That Kevin looks a little more pink than the other one.
Yeah, that's the idea. He's the rare spawn.
Tables with multiple folding chairs. Like, I went all out. It was great. We'd have food up on the bar from the kitchen. We'd have everything set up so that people...
Where I'm the opposite. I fear everything.
Yeah.
Wait, did he... Oh, okay, nearly died.
He almost died
"Did I die
again."
So you have experience in that particular genre, so obviously there's going to be some predatory stuff in it, but if you just pay attention, you should be able to circumvent.
Well, I mean, at some level, it's like...
Well, because there's so much random bullshit going on at a gas station at any given moment, and I was lucky enough to have a small booth. It was a walk-in booth. But you know those gas... It's not a phone app game. It was actually Amazon, and with my Wii U game system. So, when my 10-year-old...
See, my brother hates the pandas. I like the pandas.
A lot of people hate the pandas. I'm fine with them.
A lot of people hate the pandas. I like pandas. I like monks too.
I love the Calderans because they...
Corpse of just rolling.
Well, it literally says corpse, right?
Yep.
Like, it's part of his actual name, corpse. It's always something that immediately demands your attention and requires you to stay calm enough that they don't panic and run away while holding it.
What's up, stream? Is anybody back over here with us since we logged off that other game and came back on WoW? No, you're cool. I was about to log the stream off for the night, but now everybody's in here. We're having a party.
Party.
Everybody's showing up. He says Wii U is the prototype to the Switch. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I don't know, guys. I mean, we should try Call of Dragons because it is.
Why they're yelling, I don't get angry. I don't yell back at them. I just calmly try to help them. Like it's just a part of the everyday process. And I'd like to go out. They had to work the Draenei reasons in.
And then like bites his arm. And the one time he just had a video where he was like, Kevin has gone too far this time. It was so funny. Don't see any fish. See some bubbles.
They were only there like 1 or 2 days out of the week. So half the time you're calling store security. So what I would do if I heard on the PA, because the fuel station PA was linked to the main store.
Like an 8-minute video. If you watch the Tangents of Creation one, that's Jamie doing like the full. He has like a 2-hour video or something where he. New color. Oh, you can change your color. Oh wow, that's helpful.
Movie Cocaine Bear.
It should be okay. It's just a movie title. I don't know.
I have not, but I've heard of it.
If you like bath faster, is I just spray the concrete in my driveway, and as it evaporates, it allows animals to smell the water. Birds notice that people that are on their cell phones while pumping gas will always step away from the nozzle while it's pumping. So, as a fuel station attendant, between watching it with concern and watching the dinosaur show. Like he knows he's in a safe spot. That's
Sorry.
What's the pink chicken's name again?
Kevin. It's though.
Neither did I. Wait, Shaman, level 6. It's on Deathlog. Do you have Deathlog? Download Deathlog.
Oh, Kroot
Stop
said
being a
died,
scrub.
LOL.
Yeah.
And people follow the power lines, and there's just giant diesel generators producing the electricity necessary to charge your car.
Well, you can't.
You played for almost a year, and it was well balanced. So
Oh,
obviously,
well, I mean, Clash of Clans I played for like years and years, not just 1 year, but like a long time.
yeah. So yeah, you just you were talking about how you'd probably manage to get bit by a spider, and for some reason, that's the first thing that popped into my head was like cologne or deodorant. Heavy iron balls that they found at the bottom of the ocean that produce oxygen?
No, but I heard this crazy thing the other day talking about how electric cars, maybe there's a lot.
Here's the thing. My mom had a sense of humor, and one of her greatest fears in life was being forgotten. She 100% would have approved me counterfeiting. And that's slander, and thus they can... Yeah, it's a big pain. There's so many rules and stipulations when you have a public service job.
Yeah, it's the same. Oh, come on. Can't do it.
Here and fill up my truck. Here's a honey. And you take it, and it's like, I can't tell you why I'm not taking it. I gotta gently slide it back across the counter and be like, another death in the guild.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Who was it?
Level 17 undead warrior, Bayu.
Dang.
Instantly.
Hunters
Wow.
and late game warlocks are just kind of screwed because hunters
I
need
feel
quivers
like
and ammo
that is
pouches.
karma because someone gave someone.
Oh, are you guys starting over? Is that what I'm seeing here? No, you got a pet. You're level 10.
No, it's Rotten Potato. Rotten Potato never got leveled up too high yet.
Hold on. AFK. Had up in that national park that I worked at was during drought seasons, the bears would come down from the mountains and start rummaging through homes looking for swimming pools for water.
Oh
'Cause
wow.
they can-
If I thought that Silver Moon was the coolest one.
You mean Darnassus?
No. I mean the Blood Elf. I'm doing great. Dude Guy Date is doing great. Well, thanks for the follow.
That you want to do. Or worse, getting gas is the thing you do in between doing the things you don't want to do. Either way, it's inconvenient to have to stop and get gas.
Sure.
Now,
At least these. Yeah, swiftness potions can definitely be useful and just save some runtime too at a low level. Yeah, well, you're probably in a hurry, you're late for work, you're late for soccer practice, you're late for whatever.
exactly. And it is not my fault you couldn't leave the house 5 minutes sooner.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
Guild's growing tonight. We got 3 people in here already.
Keep it up.
Must have had our timing right on switching over from Call of Dra- Just letting everybody know. That's what we'll be doing earlier in the night. There's the code right there. The link's in chat now. How many dragons can you call there? I don't know, man. That's a funny joke.
Goes to bed at night in a rundown spider infested house, and he's like, "Please just make me an S tier character." And like this angel appears and basically
One in stream chat, and there's also one in Discord as well.
right on. Congrats, Kevin, on your level.
Sorry, keep going. I was trying to say it quiet and not interrupt.
So,
Oh, there's that guy who I couldn't find the other day. Of course. Yeah.
on them. I know this because the cops required it.
He just didn't want to hand it over.
So he threw a block of cheese at you, but stayed around long.
My end too.
Log over to the rogue for a second. Oh, ding, ding, ding. I leveled up, though. We're up to 11. I mean, if we were specifically targeting a certain guild and essentially harassing that guild by trying to poach all the
off of buildings and the asphalt.
Even hotter, huh?
Oh yeah. Stuff around because I got stuff under it to support it. Well, luckily the spider went under there and disappeared. So anytime I see him under it, I just yell spider, and he comes out super quick.
Buffer, honestly, but since I'm coming straight to town, I should be okay. I just gotta find a vendor.
I
Yeah,
have some
just
cheese.
don't dismiss it and don't put it in combat.
Yeah.
Smell the water.
Yeah, the problem is the chlorine. Yeah, that sucks. Each other or whatever. But
Yeah,
I hate Stormwind's setup, actually. I think Stormwind's set up terribly. Always having to run all the way to the back corner for blacksmithing and stuff. Reputation is just like a pushy salesman, always trying to push stuff on people, you know?
They go back and they squeeze it, and it starts pumping gas again, but they, of course, walk away. After about 3 or 4 times of doing this, they'll come in and complain. Now, when they're yelling at me and I'm the reason,
Feed Kevin this meat.
Kevin does
that
cheese
is a problem.
and apples.
Yeah, where's the nearest, like, apple vendor up here in Thunder Bluff?
Alright.
The game will give you good heroes if you log in enough, but it's like half a month before you get some epics or legendaries. My biggest problem is that Raid Shadowlands shoves so many purchase opportunities in your face when you go to main maps and stuff. Yeah, that new game, our new ad campaign, it looks pretty fun actually.
Yeah, Season of Discovery just revealed a huge number of logout skips to be exploited, and from what I understood, could get their own drinks whenever they wanted. I freaking loved it. But the thing is it was invitation only, because obviously you don't want everybody knowing where you live. So I had a standing.
Oh, really? On my screen, it's showing you guys both as the same bright green color tonight. Interesting. Showing it different for different people, huh?
They're showing green on bird.
Yeah, that is a rare spawn as
Oh,
well, and there's only one of that skin, much like the pink one.
thanks for the follow, dude. Guy date. How are you guys doing?
Remove a poison and I believe a disease. No, a bleed effect. It removes poison and I think bleed effects. And makes you immune to poison in stations you go up to, and it's like bulletproof glass. It's just a booth, but you can't go into it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
mine was like triple that size, but you could actually step into it. So I could see almost everything. Characters in their phone app game. And so it's like this weak little skeleton in like a onesie nightie and bunny slippers, like praying before he.
I am not these days in the mood to call the cops for any reason whatsoever.
Okay, but again, my point is, I'm bored. It's entertainment.
Faster, that is direct power creep. If you have a stronger cannon to shoot someone who's attacking you, your base is stronger, you can win the war.
Of the profit they make off of pay-to-win style games.
What do you
That the
mean?
majority of their money comes from whales, and the point, like dumb movies, it's amazing.
Yeah, I heard of that movie though for sure. That's based on a
It's
true story,
based
supposedly actually happened.
very loosely, but yes,
Sure, sure, but the underlying story. Oh, sorry, Potato. I just now saw your text. Yeah, you're safe to run to Crossroads at 12.
complete effects for the duration
Potentially diseases as well.
of the racial, yeah, potentially diseases. It does slow your movement speed, but that's fine.
Watch the whole AMA plus a bunch of commentary before and after as well. But Narc has like an 8-minute video that sums it up really well. They have I think it updates a day behind. I think the statistics are a full day behind. It's always showing like 1 or 2 less followers, and I think the numbers are like a day behind on updating. No,
Anyways,
absolutely not.
so we step away, and like the episode would end, and it automatically goes into the new episode. And my wife like bought like the first 3 seasons of Dora the.
Well, they just did the AMA yesterday, which is the Ask Me Anything. Steven did a really good interview. They explained a lot of stuff. There's a really good video by Narc that sums it up really concisely and like.
Oh, so the other night it's like 2 in the morning. He won't sleep, um, and so he's got like one of his dinosaur shows on, and Lodies or something. That you've made it this far in life. But so, anyways, when customers complain, they always embellish the stories. But their advertisement is like first, like tier one, like S tier, advertising where they make like full CGI commercials of the character line. The level 1 through level 30 questing is the best on Alliance if you start in the human area.
Yeah, well, that part's true because of all the zones touching each.
I absolutely love
Where the
Ironforge.
cooking trainer is too to go all the way over. I don't really think it's set up very well at all, personally. But
Yeah, their tram system was supposed to go to the Night Elf starting area, but
he's like, man, these Draenei chicks are hot. If these girls were in real life. Freaking Lozak's
But let's
man.
be realistic. No Draenei chick would be interested in.
Targash says he only has one active.
Dargash, if you have not already, I highly recommend you make a banking alt.
I also should send over some swiftness potions. At me, Cougar, right at the right time to avoid us getting pinched in between 3 mobs.
Filling out paperwork, just waiting. Like, she's just in her car. She can see that there's a cop in front of her, but doesn't know what's going on for sure. Obviously, she suspects. And he just sat there filling out paper.
Now you gotta find time for both of us.
Listen.
Listening.
You have to meet 17 points with every single customer. So this guy comes through my line, and I'm like, I got a smile on my face, eye contact. I'm like, hey, sir, how you doing today? Oh, hands down, agreed. It definitely, like, it's got team building, it's got hero development and building, but it is 100% a
Really see
Death
the harm
Wish
in that.
tried to scalp me when I was 59.
Yeah.
Rogues are in high demand, and they're like, so once he hits no, they were. Apparently, my wife just fell asleep, on the sofa.
Oh, wow.
Did I tell you about my mom's urn and the your mom jokes?
No.
Okay, chat, this is a good one. You ready?
Really spend a penny to actually still be competitive, really. So I don't know. We'll see how this game is.
Toxin for insects, but because we are like 1,000,000 times larger body mass weighs than an ant, it affects our body differently. I've actually only used logout skips twice, and that was in Spirited Discovery because the guild was raid too easy. That's something like, like a fourth grader would do. If I'm going to insult you, I'm going to mention how I'm amazed that you managed to, survive the gene pool. You must have been wearing
Someone killed all the things I need to come over here and tame.
Which one are you trying to tame?
Gotta do the Plane Strider first.
them out to my various tunes so that, because like as a hunter sometimes you can't find arrows, like you'll go to a small outpost and they only sell bullets instead of arrows, and it's really frustrating. But this way, if I ever need food or potions or arrows, I just have to find a mailbox because I have little packages ready to go for me. But if they get in the habit of getting food, they'll come right up to you and they'll assume you have food whether you do or don't, and they might get upset that you're holding. I looted a necklace, but it sucks.
Probably a delay on that, just to not jump the gun. Well.
And it also increases your armor by 10%. Yeah, it's a racial cleanse and an armor boost in an emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, screw that kid. Like, the flipping you off, like, no, you can't do anything about it.
Sweet rolls. Got rotten potato and potato.
hit a button that would lock my register, and I'd step out the emergency side door, and I'd just pull out my cell phone, and I would just take pictures of whoever was moving quickly to their vehicle, and you quickly can tell who it is.
Yeah, you've always been able to fish there. What the heck? I don't have fishing on this tune, but
Well, and it was also linked to an achievement.
gosh. Some people would still describe Clash of Clans as pay to win. Because if you're upgrading your base across that city to everywhere, I don't like how it's set up.
No, I agree we have lore reasons for Blood Elves. I agree. Far more than we had lore reasons for Draenei.
I also want to see the auction house stuff.
Yeah, he's talking about, I don't know. Some of them were funny, most of them weren't, but whatever. And he just kept going, and he was loud. So what I did is about halfway through the night, I was like, he told one,
Poached you from that guild because you're on here with us every night, so.
I have a gajillion alt.
Okay, everyone needs.
Anything else I can do for you today? And the guy's like, you've done quite enough already. I demand to see your manager. Well, every job I've ever had before that.
Sneakered, I asked Sneakered, I said, are you having a sneaky night? He says, we do be sneaking. That roguelike. Not bad, man. Oh, he's still, nope. Oh, no, Targash's still here. Oh, Smoke's still here too. Okay, cool, man. Yeah,
Everyone's
sorry.
dying.
You
But because Undercity was going to have 2 levels to it, but the upper levels got canceled. That's why when you go in on a flying
could have partied.